Hey guys, it's Wally here. How can you upgrade your brain? How can you upgrade your brain for high cognitive functions, for high intelligence, for better mood regulation? How can you optimize the most important organ for your cognition? The best way to do that, do you know, is through upgrading your thought processes. Yeah, if you can upgrade your thoughts, if you can upgrade your the way that you think, over time the brain will be upgraded. By the way, I'm just on my way to Belfast. I'm speaking at a conference tomorrow at the Hilton Belfast. So I thought I would have a cool chat with you to start with. Let me show you where I am. We're just in a lovely place right here on board. And if you just see, you realize that we've got and we've got some stuff. You could help yourself if you want. Some stuff like that. I won't be having any of those sugary stuff today. I need my brain to function at a powerful level. But now, look at this. This is look at that. That's mini blueberry muffin. By the way, do you know that blueberries are really good for your brain? They're absolutely good for your brain, and it's incredible. It's incredible. So if you look at this, I've got some work going on. This trip is about 8 hours, I think. So there's so much time to kill. So I've got some work that I'm going to complete. Hopefully I'm not too tired. Now look, another blueberry that's good for breakfast. Gets your brain going. And you could say that's a glass of juice. If you look inside, you realize that the sea is doing its things and taking us ahead. So hopefully I can do my thing right now. Let me focus on the subject. How can you upgrade your thinking brain regarding how that will affect the entirety of our life, your relationships, your health, your goals for life? Because your brain is very crucial. Wherever you want to be, whatever you want to achieve, you will have to get your brain going. If your brain cannot optimize at a high level, you cannot garner the resources of the brain, the extreme, very powerful resource of the brain, to help us to process thoughts, to integrate emotions and feelings together at a high pace that could help us to be able to cope with the stresses of life. The first thing is to get out of negative emotions. We know that when we think negative, we'll instruct every single cell in the body to be negative. That is why we eventually feel negative. So if we upgrade into a state of being that is more mindful of the way we think, we will send the message to the over 100 billion cells in the brain and over 50 trillion cells in the entire body to be positive. And do that every day. Multiply that by 30 or 31 days. Then do that for 12 months. You will transform your entire physiological processes. A physiological being, you will create a massive brain system that is being fed by the legions of positive cells. So what we do know is that if you focus on negativity, over time, the brain and the body will get used to negative. Also, the biochemical reactions that negative thoughts create over time will get become addictive into the body. The body will get used to that, and it's hard to shift that. So upgrading your brain, There's so much things we could do. There's so many things we could do to upgrade our brain, but that's the best place to start. Start by upgrading your thought processes. When a negative thought is stuck in the mind, what do? Accept it, that you are now being challenged. Secondly, write your thoughts down, process your thoughts on paper. There's something powerful about when we process thoughts, when it's written down on paper. You recondition the subconscious mind, and that is very, very powerful. Then after that, challenge that thought on paper. Challenge the thought on paper. By the time you begin to think about that thought and some of the fallacies, the errors of judgments of that thought, you realize that you're already in the power position, and that is how we send signals, positive signals to the entire cells in the body that we desire a different future. So I'm Wale Ladipo. Hope that's helpful today. I will be speaking to you later on when I get to Belfast. I'm actually also going to Derry, so it's a long process of constant updates to you guys. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.